Hey, what's up? I hadn't posted up in a while. I hadn't done a vlog in a while. Well, anyway, Happy New Year, by the way. So, I hope everything's fine with you. I mean, I've been good lately. I mean, like, my anxiety level and my depression is almost absent in the last month now. I mean, I've been really good with that lately. Well, I mean, just to let you know that I still gotta continue putting up more videos and everything. And hang on, yeah, I'm just remembering a day. It's a specific day in my life that I remember. It was a pretty crazy experience. In 1991, I had a wreck on my scooter, on my Elite 80 or Elite 150. I had a wreck on that scooter. Like, so 1991, that's 27 years ago, and this wreck happened right on January 20th, if I can remember. No, wait a minute. That was like, I'm just remembering that January 20th, 1994 is another day I remember. That's when my car got stolen. It's a day that I could never forget. You know, it's hard to forget those kind of days. But a day that will be impossible to forget is a day when I wrecked my scooter back in May 20th, 1991. That's 27 years ago almost. And then in the accident, I broke my teeth, my front teeth right here. And so I had these crowns, these front teeth, the crowns, for 27 years as of today. And now, today, sadly, I go to the dentist, and they, because I was feeling pain there, and so I go to the dentist and get it checked out. So they x-rayed me and everything, and I'm finding out that I have decay on both of them. Both of my teeth have decay. And so they basically tell me that I have to remove them because they can't fix them, you know. That's what he tells me, but I can believe in that because if they try to take out the crown, then it's gonna break it. It's gonna break the rest of the tooth. It's gonna break it. So it's no way. There's really no way to save it, according to the dentist. So I have to get them pulled out eventually. And then of course I have another tooth that needs to be worked on, root canal. I need a root canal. But, so I'm just going into the garage. There's a Mercury. And I have this new car now. I mean, Jenny Lynn wanted that car so he could bring the dog in it. But we hadn't done anything lately. But anyway, my bikes and everything, including the bike I replaced that was stolen. Well, anyway, yeah. So I'm as of now, I'm just living it up. My job is croaking, though. However, my job at the warehouse, right now it's kind of slow right now. I mean, of course it's temporary. It's only a temporary. I'm a temporary there, you know. But anyway, so just with the job doing that, of course, it's gonna cause trouble in my income. But evidently, that's not doing anything to me on my depression or anything. It's not doing anything to me. So I mean, that's a good sign for me that I'm beating away the depression there. So I mean, it's not an issue for me. I still been taking the meds. Right now, it hasn't been an issue. But anyway, so right now, we're trying to make things orderly in here, you know. Like I put up the new TV there. Well, this is not new. I had this TV since 2006. Just yesterday, we bought this new TV stand, and it's really cool. It's really nice, too. It's a nice TV stand, and we now put a TV in this room. Before we didn't have one. Okay, so right now I'm in the desktop, and I'm just gonna check my YouTube. My kids use this computer, so I mean, this is a family computer anyway. So there's new comments. I check comments every day. So I mean, I got this one. A common comment I get is like that they love my video. All of you love my videos. Nice, very good. And then well, I have this question, and I get all types of questions, but typically like admiring my videos, and then a common comment is like how old you guys were, and then that type. Yeah, I get all types of, and then this is this is the latest video I uploaded. So let's go to my question and answer board for a little bit. I mean, it seems to me that, and I somehow did not see some question. I don't know why. I usually always check the comments, but anyway, I mean, let's just answer some answers. Yeah. My ear, I was born that way. Well, anyway, and then, yeah, well, I've had a couple questions about wedding videos, or like if I should post a video of how I met my wife. Well, that's gonna come up pretty soon. I mean, I think I might even actually make the wedding video public, because I have it private. And then, and I think I'm hearing about somebody using my video for a movie or something. Oh well, what can I say? And then, I get my VHS. I transferred all of my VHSs using the how do you call it, dongle, and the hardware, the software. And then let's see. And my favorite year, I had one person asking me what's my favorite. Well, I would say my favorite years were like the mid '80s. It was the mid '80s because basically, I mean in the mid '80s, I had a lot of freedom back then. Well, my dad, left my mom because my dad, we had my story with my dad, Well, anyway, I mean, it was freedom, I felt freedom, and especially 1984 was a fun year for me, because that was like the year of the Atari and stuff, like when they had these massive sales for the Atari, and then and also, like, not to mention all the breakdancing music. I loved all the stuff. I loved all the scene back then, 1984. Tell ya, 84 was a fun year, and that was like the year when my uncles came from Mexico, and we went to Disneyland that year. I mean, we had a lot of fun that year, and then all the breakdancing music, that was kind of fun. And then, all these, other. And then I get one or two of you, not that I'm bothered by it, but I get one or two of you asking me questions about illnesses because of the way I talk. Well, I don't care about being asked that question, but to answer that question, I don't, I don't have any sort of illnesses. Of course, I have my personality, that's how I've been built, I can't help if I make noises. I make noises, what can I say? That's me. I'm being me, illnesses, if someone was going to say I have a mental illness, it would be like someone who's like mentally retarded, like a really big case of that, I'm not anything of it. I'm just me. I'm just me. I'm just being me, And then what else? Then I guess I could probably elaborate it a little bit, because like my left ear, I was born this way. It's deformed. Because my mom told me that when I was born, that like it was deformed. It was like folded or something. And then so in the later years, that's when I had operations. I had numerous operations to get my ear, to try to fix it. Like to try to make it as real as this one, as real as possible. But it just never worked. It just never happened, It's like after going to a lot of visits with the doctor and everything, or like everything, after going through there so many times and they didn't do anything, my dad decided to just stop it, you know. This was when I was 10 years old, 11 years old, you know. 11 years old. Yeah, so, I mean, I lived with it all my life, evidently. I mean, I could still hear well, and I can enjoy stereo music still, because, like, if I put the headphones and if I have it loud enough to hear it on this side, I can enjoy stereo effect, by the way. And then I have someone asking me about whether I'd play the newer games, Xbox or PlayStation. Well, I do have the Xbox One, and I do play, but I don't really play the newer stuff that much. I do some, but I mean, I lose interest. I don't have much interest in those that much because I'm kind of used to the old stuff. I'm used to the older stuff, like the Genesis and the Atari. But the Genesis and the Nintendo are what I'm used to. Even the Nintendo 64. I loved some of the games from the 64. I played those when I was in my 30s. But, I mean, I still have the tendency. I could still have the tendency to play. I could play. I mean, I may have interest. But the games, though, on the Xbox and PlayStation, they're just not like the games like they used to be, you know, like all these games do violence and stuff, you know. I'm just not into that stuff. I really am not, you know. So that's to answer the question about whether I play the Xbox or whether I play the newer stuff or not, you know. Then I have, I had a couple questions about, like, what do my brothers and my mom think about my videos. I had this person, Donnie Tucker, asking me that question, and that sounded like a pretty cool question to answer, and I actually even made a video doing that. I mean, I actually made a video of my mom and my brothers reacting to the old videos, and that's the answer right there. I mean, they get astonished by it, you know. And then I have questions about, do I have any videos from the 2000s? Boy, do I have it. Do I have a lot. I probably have more videos of 2000s and 2010s than I do of the 80s. Well, I mean, I have a ton of videos of 90s and 2000, like from 88 on. I have tons of it. I have tons of videos. And, I mean, the 90s I uploaded so far, that's probably about maybe 10%, maybe 10-15%. But of the driving though, however, it's probably about maybe 30%, you know, so far. I have a lot of driving videos, and I mean, a lot of you like the driving stuff, but a lot of you like the videos of, you know, of when of life, because, you know, in the background we could see the TVs or the electronics or other things like that we had back in the day, you know. And that gets pretty interesting, even for me too. Like, even for me, I get all like into my own video, you know. I get into my own video because, like, I remember like what it was like when we had this TV, and it gets quite interesting, you know, like the things that we had in the 90s or the things that we had, you know, and then I'm remembering how it used to be, you know, like, I tell you, I mean, even I get all like into my own video. Well, anyways, well, I'm going to continue working on videos, I think, so as of now, like I say, the depression and anxiety is kind of absent now. I mean, it's gone now. I mean, I could probably be safe to say that it's gone. It's gone. As long as I don't invite myself to trouble. And one of those ways to invite myself to trouble, if I'm gonna be lazy all the time, and if I'm gonna be gluttoning food, you know, like if I'm not gonna take care of myself, that's gonna cause trouble. So, I mean, just as long as I don't invite myself to trouble, I'm okay. I'll be all right. And that it'll be the same with you. As long as you don't invite yourself to trouble, you're fine. You'll be all right, you know. This is my tape deck. I found this tape player at the thrift store for $7. I found this one. Yeah. Well, anyways, well, it's fun to. I mean, I don't have any. Oh, play some Van Halen. Here we go. Let's play some Van Halen. Oh man, it's not plugged in. Well, the switch is not on, so oh well. These cassettes. And I can never forget these things. Well, anyway, I hope you have a good day. And if you have any more questions, be free to ask me. You know, I mean, hopefully I see them. You know, I don't always see them because I don't know why. I mean, just because I'm using my phone most of the time to look through the emails and stuff. I look through my phone because it's convenient. You know, I don't even really go on the desktop that much or the laptop because it's more convenient with the phone. I do everything with my phone, including this video that's on right now. I do everything with the phone, you know. You name it and I do it on the phone, you know, because it's just plain convenient, you know, convenient. So, well, anyway, so, okay, this is January 22nd, 2018, 30 years anniversary of my oldest video, and I am planning to go to the Covina area. I am planning to go that way, to drive that way. I'm going to use my Mercury and everything, and I'll bring my GoPro, and I'll probably even bring my bicycle there too. I'm planning on doing that in the next few days, or in the next month or so. I'm planning on doing that. And if any of you, by any chance, if any of you live near me, like near that area, I mean, be free to shoot me an email telling me that you want to join me. I would be more than happy for you to join me on this little tour, you know. But I'll just let you guys know in advance, like a week in advance before I plan on going, you know. I'll let you guys know. But I am planning to go make a tour. I am planning to do that in the next month or so when the 30th year anniversary comes up. I'm planning to do that, and then I'm going to make a video of all the areas that the main places that the 80s took that I made the videos at. Particularly the 1634 1 Edna Place Street house, the neighborhood. I want to make a video in the neighborhood. And then the video especially at the condominium too. I'll ride my bike with the GoPro. Riding the bike with the GoPro, or even just this phone. Like riding around and like making a video of the neighborhood, and then I'll be comparing it with the videos that I have from the 80s and the 90s, you know. And I'll even make a tour at the Fontana house too. I'll do that too. So, okay, well, have a good day. I hope you have a good day. And you'll be noticed that my mood's a little bit more lighted up. It's because it's reflecting my like my level of anxiety and depression. It's low. My depression and anxiety is very low right now, almost absent. So it's reflecting that. Okay, have a good one there.
Made one. Wait, here.
What, baby?
I want you to hold on to it so I won't break it.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow, you made it. And I made a video of it, too. What? I made a video of you doing that, too.
3 years but no experience?
Oh, Baba. This is living the life of the 80s.
What?
This is like living the life of the 80s. This. Without computers or without tablets. Just go outside and play. I'm gonna put the phone in my pocket. What, baby?
Are we gonna get something to eat after this?
Yeah. Hang on. What, baby?
I just kicked it. It's football.
Ah. Football.
That's what they call it like in
Oh. Huh?
London.
Sunday, what?
No, London.
Well, yeah, football. It's like it's a soccer ball, but over in London or whatever it is, they call it football because it's a football. Because you kick the ball. But these, we don't even kick. Well, we do kick these.
We should have brought
Huh?
volleyball.
Yeah, no.